This is the Tarot, Tea Leaf and Oracle forecast for the month of October 2019. You will see that for each section of the reading, I have a reading for the first half of the star sign and the second half of the star sign. The first half is for those of you born in the first half of Libra or Scorpio or Sagittarius or whatever, and the second half is for those of you born in the second half of your star sign, because there's a very definite sort of collection of energies at the moment huddled at the beginning or in the second half of the star sign. So I've had to change the format of the readings to make them a little bit more accurate. I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like a personal private reading or those incredible soulmate readings, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via my website. You will see it below. Virgo, I'm going to read the cards for those of you born in the first half of Virgo first, the tea leaf cards, and then I'll read for those of you that are in the second half of the Virgo. So, bread is period of prosperity and abundance. Harp, great happiness. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Lobster, financial pinch. So the story that comes through here is there is potential for abundance in October. There is potential for prosperity and great happiness. It will take you persevering through something that you need to overcome. And this involves a financial sort of pinch, as it is, as that card says. But if you persevere and you stick to what you're doing to try and overcome wherever you're feeling this financial pinch, you will get great abundance and you will find great happiness. So keep going, keep pushing, Virgo, at whatever it is that you're doing to overcome those financial difficulties, and you will reap the rewards. Now, those of you born in the second half of Virgo, the shield says you need to defend yourself. The bat says take care. Enemies are working against you. The bowl says plenty of material things. And the horseshoe says good luck. Can you see a similar type of story? It just happens in a different sequence of it or in a different timing for you. So you start off October feeling like you need to be on the defense with something. You feel as if people are working against you, as if they don't have your best interests, as if you have a goal and they specifically want completely the opposite. But you're going to find towards later in the month, you will start benefiting materialistically. And good luck seems to be involved here for you. So it's the turn of luck that possibly has you gaining many material or quite a few material things in the second half of October. But you're going to start off the month feeling as if someone or something is against you, as if you're trying to go after something and you're on the defense because someone is opposing what you want or what you're trying to do. And it might not be a particular someone. You could just feel life in general is opposing what you're trying to do. But ultimately, you're going to have luck on your side, and there's going to be plenty of material things in whatever sphere of life this is going to play out for you. So first of all, I'm going to read the Romance Angel cards for those of you born in the first half of Virgo. Then we'll move on to those of you born in the second half of Virgo. So what I see for those of you born in the first half of Virgo, you get the You Deserve Love card, which on it says you are lovable. The Attraction card says you attract romantic love by fully enjoying this moment. The Divine Timing card comes up, the Worth Waiting For card. Divine timing is at play here. So if you're looking for a relationship, it's coming. There's divine timing involved. In other words, there's a specific moment in time that has been allocated to that someone coming into your life. In the meantime, do what you love to do. This creates a specific energy field, which is very attractive to bringing into a partner. Also, you are lovable. Remember, the fact that you're not getting a partner in at the moment is more about divine timing. It is not about whether you are worthy or not. You are truly worthy of someone coming into your life. It's the timing that is at play here. There's a specific time allocated to someone coming into your life. Like I say, pass the time in the meantime by doing what you love to do. Now, those of you that are in relationships, it's a case as well of there's possibly something within the relationship that is sort of falling short for you at the moment, and it's making you feel unappreciated. The way to deal with this is do what you love to do. Remember, you are totally worthy You deserve love and attention and affection. But just do what you love to do, because that changes your energy field. And once you do that, you're going to find that aspect of your relationship that you are wanting, or that is making you feel unappreciated at the moment, will shift. But there's also a time allocated for that. And the time is after you have done what you love to do. Like I say, that changes your energy field. That's a story on its own. You can look that up if you want to. But when you do what you love to do, it attracts what you love into your life, and it sort of shifts what happens within relationships as well in a big way. Now, those of you born in the second half of the month, you get heart-to-heart conversations. This card says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now I'm going to swap it around. I'm going to speak to those of you that are in a relationship first. October is the month that you sit down and have that heart-to-heart conversation with your partner. Your partner could be going away for a while. You could be going away for a while. Your lifestyles are perhaps very busy at the moment, so you're not getting to connect up very often. But it is worth making and maintaining that connection. It is worth keeping the relationship well established, a good connection, by having good conversations, deep conversations with your partner. So if they do go away, or you go away, or whatever the case may be, for a while, make sure to maintain contact and have good conversations with them, because a good relationship is worth maintaining. Those of you that are looking for relationships, you may meet somebody and you really click with them and you really have that heart-to-heart conversation, but you're not going to be able to be together just yet. You're going to have a time apart. You're going to have a time where perhaps they don't live in the same town as you and you've got to commute to visit them. Or maybe they need to go away on business for a while, so you don't see them for a while. But make the effort to maintain that connection with that person, because this could be a very, very worthwhile relationship. Now, the tarot cards tell the underlying story, the life experience that you sort of signed up for in the month of October. Those of you that were born in the first half of Virgo, you get the Self card and you get the Five of Earth. Now, the Self card speaks about, if you look closely at this card, you'll see two little dragons, one whispering in each ear. You'll see the doves flying above her. On one shoulder sits the little dragon that says all the things that you shouldn't be listening to. On the other shoulder sits the little dragon that gives you the intuitive advice, the good advice from your higher being, from your higher self. That Five of Earth speaks about being aware of not taking the easy route, and being also aware of placing the blame on other people, or also being very aware of not deceiving yourself. Self-delusion can be a problem for you here, always the issue that you will be facing. Ultimately, there will be two voices in your head. And the one is going to give you all those things that you know you shouldn't be listening to. And the other one's going to be giving you the guidance and advice from your higher being. That is the one to listen to. But there's going to be a great temptation in the month of October to take the easy route, to shift the blame, or for that matter, to deceive yourself in some way into taking the easy route. But Virgo, being the clever people that you are, and the very earth people that you are, I'm sure you will listen to the little dragon that gives you the higher being intuitive self-advice and guidance. And those Virgos born in the second half of the sign, well, there's a similar story here. There would be. You get the Queen of Water and the Two of Air. Now, the Queen of Water speaks about being emotionally honest. We've already seen that there's a certain degree of honesty with yourself that's needed in the month of October. And the Two of Air speaks about things are not black and white. So maybe it's a case of you feel like you're a bit cornered on something, and you think, well, if I take this route, that's that, and if I take that route, that's that. But it's not like that. It's going to be different. But the place to start is to be honest with yourself. Something that is emotionally gripping you or grabbing you or on your focus at the time, you need to be honest with yourself about whatever it is. It will make making that choice a decision or seeing things with clarity far easier, with compassion far easier. And then you will get to see that life is not just black and white. There may be the two choices, the two decisions. The black and white decision is far more grey. than you first realize. But it takes emotional honesty to see that. So there's some kind of situation that comes up that has you thinking, if I do this, that will be the outcome. And if I do this, that will be the outcome. But it's not the case. It's going to be a more gray area thing. You're going to realize that as well. But your first step is going to be honest with yourself. And remember, this involves your emotions. So you're going to feel a lot about whatever this is. You're going to have a lot of feeling attached to whatever this is. And then just keep in mind, once you've been emotional with yourself, things are not black and white. There's loads of gray areas. So you're not restricted or confined to certain decisions and choices. The outcomes could be very difficult to what you, very difficult, yes, or very different to what you anticipate. That's something to keep in mind. In other words, you could actually take a route that you see as difficult, and it ends up being completely different. Or you could think you're going to take the really, really easy route, and guess what? That ends up being far more difficult than you anticipated. But once you are honest with yourself from the set-go, from the first moment, that's when you gain the clarity to see which route you should take. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.